Hello Lainey, my name is Devin Norton. It was great speaking to you on the phone earlier, and in this video, I'm just going to be sharing with you 3 really easy tips that you can implement right away so you can fix your website. That way you'll start beating Premier Remodel, because if you type in Remodel Contractor Houston, they show up at the top, and they're only doing a couple things differently than you, so I'm going to show you what they're doing so you can beat them. You're probably asking yourself, why would I even make this video for you? It's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's a lot of small business owners and contractors out there that are so busy running their business, they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more business. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I started creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free, and a lot of people just took the information and made a bunch of money, and it was awesome. But some people said, you know what, Devin, I like you, I just don't have the time to do this. Can you do it for me? And whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. It's just free education to help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today: content, backlinks, and then citations. I wanted to start by saying, though, you did a great job on your website. This logo is super unique. It's a beautiful logo. I like this little wireframe you got going on here too with the logo. Super nice. Really nice photos you've got going here. Really clean design going on. Nice YouTube video here to keep people on your website. From a design point of view, you guys did an absolutely great job, fantastic job on this website. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking is content, which is all the stuff that you can highlight on your homepage, and they want to see a lot of it. The average website on the front page of Google has about 1,500 words of content, and if I go and I paste all your words into this word counter, it says you have 390. If we go check out Premier Remodeling, they have 241. So this is great news. Neither of you guys are at that 1,500 word mark where you're considered an authority in Google's eyes. So by getting yourself to 1,500 words, you're going to absolutely blow them out of the water. But it also leaves you some room to put in what's called keywords. Now, Google scans your website for buyer intent keywords. And a buyer intent keyword is just a phrase that somebody commonly types into Google to find your business. So I pulled up a couple of keywords that you'd want to put onto your website because they all have buyer intent. For example, Remodel Contractor Houston, if somebody types that into Google, they're probably looking to purchase at that time, or at least start finding somebody to purchase from, get some quotes, you know. Houston Remodeling Contractor, Houston Concrete Contractor. I don't know if you guys do concrete. I don't know if you guys do electrical, but you can see bathroom remodel, Houston Remodel, and look how many people search this every month. For this one keyword, Remodel Contractor Houston, if you were ranked #1, you would be in front of 600 people looking to buy every month. You could run a business off of that just alone. So you want to make sure that you have these types of keywords inside of your content. So if I go and I search your website, you can see you don't have Remodel Contractor Houston anywhere on your site. So you're going to want to put it like up here in your title. You're going to want to save your images as like, Remodel Contractor Houston. You can put it up here in this first heading, put, the Remodel Contractor Houston loves. Put it here, save your images, put it inside your body. You don't need to go crazy with it, but just show Google that's what you're trying to rank for, and then they'll reward you for that. So that's my first tip regarding content. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And this is really important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites vouching for your website by linking to your website. Keep in mind, though, they really want to see trustworthy, relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more power having other remodeling companies and contractors linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows that you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It's a paid tool. You don't have to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there if you just Google backlink checker. But it says you have 35 backlinks coming from 4 individual websites, while Premier Remodeling has 1.7 thousand backlinks coming from 865 individual websites. So you might be asking, how the heck do I beat them? It's so simple. You just copy them. If these links are good enough to rank them #1 on Google, they're good enough to rank you #1 on Google. So I would just go one by one to every single website that's linking to Premier Remodel, and I'd copy them and put a link on that website back to my own page. So like, for example, this will pop up in a second here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But it's usually really simple as like just creating a profile and then putting a link in your profile back to your home page. Like you can see here, we got yellow pages. Same, you just create a profile on that, put a link in your profile. Houston Chronicle, it sounds like a magazine. You reach out to the magazine, ask them to put a link just like they did. Super pages, create a profile, you got a backlink. So if you just do those 2 things, if you beat them in content plus you copy all the same backlinks they have, that's enough to get you ranked #1 organically and start getting all the calls that show up here. But I'm going to give you one last tip, and that's how to show up right here in the map pack. To get here, you need to have more citations than your competitors. A citation is when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. And if you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor, stuff like that. So if I were in your shoes, what I would do is I'd figure out what directories Houston Remodeling Contractor was in. I put myself in all those exact same directories, and then I'd add a bunch more on top. So like if they were in 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Lainey. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it very short and to the point for you. As a quick recap, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage with keywords inside of that content. You're going to want to take the websites that are linking to Premier Remodel and get them linking back to yourself. And then you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Houston Remodeling Contractors. If you follow these 3 tips, this is enough to get you ranked #1 across the entire front page of Google and get all the free calls that come with it. You're probably asking, what do I do now? You have 2 options. The first option is to take this information, implement it, and make a ton of money, and I hope you go this route. If you do, I recommend you get started as soon as possible because it does take time to implement, and the sooner you get started, the sooner you start profiting. If you have any questions or you want this done for you, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 469-352-2524. I'd be happy to hear your goals and give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, Lainey. It was great meeting you earlier, and I hope you have an awesome week. See ya.